What?
Yeah, 7.
everybody, and welcome to the Daytona International Speedway and the 2025 edition of the Axalta Clash. I'm your host for today's event, Crimson himself, and I'm joined with my co-commentators for the Axalta Clash and for all Season 5 events, Ally. I am so happy to bring you this incredible event with fantastic field of new and old talent ready to take on this 2.5-mile super speedway, including veterans like Core and DB, Savage, Napa, a two-time PRA champion, and rookies like EJ Designs, and returning to IR Motorsports after a very up-and-down career is Vaughn in that number 93. Lots of news for Season 5, and it all begins here in the final test before the Daytona 150. So much build up to this event, and Ally, what are you excited about for the Axalta Clash 20 laps of action? For sure. Now, without any further ado, how about we get into some interviews? Starting with our pole sitter for the 80. In the 80. This was a former IR Motorsports driver, Carter. He recently moves to Uno Racing, a new team in the number 80 Ford Mustang, and he once again sets it on the pole position. A fantastic start to a new stage in his career. Carter, how are you feeling today?
Some fired off with
I
some
had my
positive
desktop audio
momentum.
off.
I mean, I'm pretty excited for this season. Get some forward momentum entering into the Daytona 150. Try and win this thing tonight. Definitely good start here getting on the pole, but obviously it's Daytona. We know anything can happen at the end of these races, so just got to lock in tonight with our group and try and provide them with their first win with me.
Yeah, and so starting on the pole position, you had an incredible qualifying run, better than anyone really was expecting. A lot of drivers in the field were expecting better performances for the IR and Savage guys. They're starting further back in this field. So knowing you have that advantage, how are you going to work together with the nearest Ford to you being mid-pack, and the only Ford in the field actually, and that's your two-time PRA champion and defending champion Napa.
I mean, me and Napa have always been pretty close friends here in this league, so I have a feeling we're going to make good work with each other in terms of manufacture, just pushing each other, and pretty excited for this race. You know, it's definitely different being in a Ford instead of a Chevy. There's a lot less cars as Fords, so it'll be a little tough, but I'm glad I have Napa here with me.
Yeah, of course. Ally, you have anything for Carter?
And no.
All right, then go ahead and rejoin VC Carter. We're going to move on to the next interview. And how about, for this first event of 2025, we interview your reigning PRA champion, holding the highest honor 2 times now with 2 different manufacturers, Napa, and you will not believe it. Just like before, he has switched manufacturers. He's now with Ford and Ace Alpine Racing. Napa, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, bro. Feels good to be back in the car.
Well, a very long offseason it has been. Do you think you have what it takes to win a third championship in your final season racing full-time in PRA?
As long as I stay consistent, I probably have a big chance of winning a third time in a row.
You know, your last 2 championships are, of course, with consistency. Are you going to see... Are you going to be getting a little bit of practice to see just how consistent you can be at these super speedways here today to set yourself up for maybe your first career Daytona 150 win?
I don't really know, but I'm probably just gonna ask some of my friends to just hop in and help me become very consistent at this super speedway, and the next moving on.
All right. And you're starting very far away from your only Ford teammate. He's not even your real teammate. He's only the same manufacturer as you. How are you going to work together with these Chevys who are all in a big alliance other than Max Blue Geo and Beast and these Toyotas?
First of all, I'm gonna work with my slide job teammates because I am the co-owner of that team, and then also I'm gonna have Carter working with us because we're friends. So I think we have a pretty good chance to beating these Chevys and Toyotas, but I don't really know.
All right then, Ally, you have anything for Napa?
Nope.
Alrighty then. And now, one more interview. First driver to say, E. Alright, we're going to be interviewing one-time PRA winner coming at Dover. He's actually running pretty much that scheme. This is Savage. Savage came through first. Anyway, hello Savage, how are you doing? You are muted. And Napa rejoined BC. Alright.
Hey there.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good.
Alright,
Didn't qualify great, but it's not stopped me before, so I'm chilling.
Well, you are starting fourth to last with, although you are surrounded by your alliance relatively well. So how do you think you're going to do making your way through to the front of this field after a relatively disappointing qualifying from all of the Chevys?
Well, there's a reason it's disappointing. It won't be next week. Trust me. So I think I'm gonna carve up this field like a hot knife through butter.
Alright then. Any questions that you have for Savage, Ally?
No.
Alright then, well, I wish you the best of luck within you. Whoa, I wish you the best of luck working with your teammates and allies to get up to the front and hopefully win this 2025 Axalta Clash, Savage. Thank you. Go ahead and rejoin VC. Now, let's go ahead and get off the track as we'll go ahead and call a driver to give the command to start engines here from the Daytona International Speedway. First driver to say, you know what, A. Oh, it's gonna be DB. Well, last time DB gave a command, I believe his mic cut out, so we'll see what happens this time. Alright. Alright, and then let me unmute DB. Alright.
Hi, but is this
And-
where you can hear me, right?
Yes. And now, for the command to start your engines from the Daytona International Speedway for the 2025 Axalta Clash, please welcome Season 4 runner-up, 3, I believe, time winner in PRA, driver of the number 73, DB.
All right, guys. God bless your ears. God bless our America and troops, whatever. Drivers, start your engines!
Go ahead and rejoin us.
Wait. Is my microphone?
Yeah, it's still
Okay.
as all the engines get fired up here from Daytona. The track comes to life. Well, alright then. This is it. speed will be 90 miles an hour. Single file. Go ahead and start pacing. Use standard roll-off procedure. And Ally, let's go ahead and get your starting lineup. We'll go row by row, starting with the front row. In row number 1 for the Axalta Clash, we have the number 80 of Carter in that Ford for Uno Racing, and Ethan, a rookie, I believe one of the few, if not the only rookie in this field.
On row 2, we have Beast in the number 1 Uno Chevrolet and Vaughn in the number 83 Relay Chevrolet. 93. Sorry.
In row number 3, we have System in the number 25, and Patrono, his teammate, in the 20 for IDK Racing.
On row number 4, we have defending two-time PRA champion Anapa and the 77 of Savage.
In row number 5 for the Axalta Clash, we have Ringa in the 24 for IR Motorsports with his ally, DB.
And rounding out the field today, we have the 31 of Max Blugio and the 31 Subway Chevrolet Camaro.
He is the only other rookie and also known as AJ Designs, who is starting second in an incredible starting position for his first official race. 20 laps, no stages in the Axalta Clash. How quickly do you think we can get this done? Is it going to be a wreck fest? Is it going to be relatively clean? There's so many questions. We've never had these cars in an official race ever, and so this is going to be a great experiment. We are still not great this time because I am trying to make this a little better. So,
I must say that I think that Carter's out of his car. Anyways, I think that this will be a relatively clean race here, only 20 laps, so not much time for action, but
go Carter.
you know, as you say that there definitely is a lot of time for action. And
Carter, catch up to your car.
yeah, just time to get ready for season 5 of the Peak Racing Association. So I just want to mention how good some of these cars look under the Daytona sun.
Yeah, some incredible paint schemes here. Alright, well, we have quite a few skips ready. This might be a terrible stream, but I can't really help that, so we just restart. What is happening? Okay, and Carter will be starting from the back, which gives Ethan the pole. Dropping to the back. So Ethan gets his first official pole in the Racing Association. Alright, that isn't too bad. Alright. Set numbers, by the way, guys. I just have to don't even have the numbers set. Press right shift TV, you probably hit it. Remember, right shift hides and shows that you are. Alright then, well, it's going to be green this time. We'll get double file out of turn number 4. And green flag when you see green on the ticket. Remember, the inside lane will be on the apron, the outside right above. I don't want any cars sliding down, so please do that to the best of your ability. And as soon as possible, I want the outside to be nice and gracefully. Let's have a good one. And we'll just get this race over with, I guess. I hate that there's so many skip trains. Hopefully they'll get better. But, yeah. Odd number of positions inside Well, coming to the green flag in the 2025 edition of the Axalta Clash. And I very slightly turned down volume. Can you talk, Ally?
And here
Okay,
we go.
we're good. Here we go. Good to the green flag. And the Axalta Clash is underway. Lap 1 complete as Napa barely takes the lead over Ethan, 0.017 seconds the gap. This is the fastest we've ever seen cars go at the Daytona International Speedway. They are traveling very fast. Qualifying times were 52 seconds compared to usual 55s with PRA cars. So these cars are incredibly quick as Napa leads the field, followed by his followed by pretty much a clone scheme that's Beast. As we see the outside lane still trying to get established, and oh, they almost wrecked! There goes Core! He somehow manages to save it, and they're 3 wide further back in the field.
3 wide for second now as Vaughn makes some contact with the 77, I believe. Now, look at Max Blucio. He's already up here. From starting in last.
That's just how quickly things move here in Daytona. I'm struggling to keep track.
And now they head down the back straightaway. Then Napa getting pushed in 31. Inside seems to be strong here, so they're going for that. Still some people being on the outside.
Yeah, everyone getting down onto that bottom lane early here in the clash. And they're right up on each other's bumpers. They're not giving any leeway, even though it's only lap 3 of this 20-lap event. Look at Ethan in the middle there of 3 wide, trying to make something work. Going to push Max Bugio into 31, trying to get that outside lane started. Does Core jump up? On accident he does. DB goes with him, as does System. No System down to the bottom. Look at all of these cars in the back moving up, and sideways in the back, that's Carter. He does manage to get it back straightly, stay green.
Napa still leads, getting a push from Savage. Look one of his fellow championship 4 contenders last season. As again, mostly single file here down in turns 3 and 4. Savage, he could have probably forced a push, he could have gone to the inside, but he decides not to. Keeps pushing the 99 of Napa as we head to lap 5.
Yeah, and look at Beast. He's getting stuff going on the top.
And we were 3 wide for the lead for a second there. Now Napa's back clear. Switch on the back.
And look at that outside lane get the run down the back, but there's more cars on that inside of this main lead pack. As what has happened to everyone further back?
I think they just maybe lost the draft main pack and fell back. There's a lot of accidents first laps.
Yeah, DB here in the 73, currently leading that second pack here in Daytona, as they're still kind of trying to get themselves figured out.
25 jumps up to the top. He's gonna go back.
Sorry to cut you off here, but Max Blugio just got sideways in the back down the front stretch because they're still figuring themselves out and they're just not able to get into a rhythm yet.
Here's Core in the 24 in P3 after starting near the back. And that shows how fast things go in Daytona, how fast you can make up time. And another example of that, the backpack is basically caught up now.
In the lap that we've been talking about him too.
Here comes the 80 up the outside. They had a run with 80, but that's gone. Now Savage up to the outside to push the 80.
Now Savage trying to take advantage of this opportunity on the top. But that inside just has so many cars. Look at Vaughn in the 93. He's making ground back up, pushing his ally, that's Stevie, and he's way down onto the apron. I don't know what happened there. But he merges right back up and keeps it going.
Now, the 80 drops down low. He comes back up to the middle. He's trying to get a push from Savage. He's pushing 4 on the outside. Now he to the inside of it. 3-4 wide.
And just like that, the entire field goes 3 wide. They get themselves figured out though. And look at this, out of nowhere, the Chevrolets are getting really close to that lead. Ethan gets shoved out of line, he's now in the middle.
3 wide for third, Ethan holding his ground. And oh, they're almost 4 wide. Ethan almost to the inside of the 4. Sands on the back straightaway. Savage has the run. Sands turns 3-4.
Looking at this blimp camera, look at how that top just surged ahead, and now the Savage Motorsports machines of Savage and DB up front controlling this field, and Savage moves high, nearly wrecks DB. DB back out. And Savage made a move that just completely destroyed that ride as we started talking about them, as now Core gonna get right in underneath System, getting pushed by Napa. Karinga with IR Motorsports now to the lead. Napa peaks high, decides to stick low, and just look at this stack up on the bottom.
I actually believe that Core was a substitute driver last year, even though he got 2 or 3 wins.
Yeah, he was a reserve, but now he has been moved up to full-time, driving the 24 for IR Motorsports in their ongoing efforts to rebuild what was. Season 1 and Season 2, they were a powerhouse team, and ever since then, they've been trying to get back to that status.
Napa could be left out here. No! Ethan hits the wall back there. Napa and Carter up on the outside. Here comes the 20 car on the inside to give Core a push. Here they go down the back.
Patrono's another rookie. I kind of forgot about that. He is the third of 3 rookies in today's race. And they're all running up front right now. And right as I talk about rookies, Max Blugio slips out of line, as does Patrono. There they both go. And look at this. Now the front is almost entirely veterans, except for EJ Designs. He's doing a great job out there.
Now, lap 11. We just hit the halfway point. 10 laps to go here in Daytona. The 24 still in the lead. Ethan moves up with the 93 car of, I believe, Vaughn gets Vaughn. And we got great car, kind of breakaway here on the inside.
Vaughn and Ethan still trying to get that top to work, and they have help from Patrono, help from Max Blugio, Beast, Napa, Carter, now Savage. Core tries to move up, he can't. Now DB's up there, everyone moving to the top, and that's Ethan surging ahead to the race lead in the Axalta Clash on lap 11, coming towards lap 12. Ethan gets just pushed all the way to the lead, and now he's trying to block a hard charging IR car with help from Savage. Savage ditches Vaughn. Savage now to the inside, they're 3 wide for the lead. Ethan's in the middle, he manages to clear now down into turn number 1.
Ethan now leads over Savage, and some crazy racing 3 wide back there for 5th, as it's Patrono, Vaughn, and Max Blugio as the electric leads single file out front now.
EJ Designs just got thrusted right up to the lead in less than a corner. He was not even looking at a lead a little bit earlier in that lap, and now look at this, he is controlling the entire field. But look at these allies, Savage, Core, DB, all 3 lines up. Can they make something work?
Everybody in the train here at Daytona, as EJ still leads. You see a lot of movement here as Vaughn pulls out back to the pack. He gets in the wall. And here we go, move for the lead. Savage and Core. He's gonna get clear for the lead.
Savage is clear, Core's left out, DB goes with. Does anyone want to start up atop? Patrono might. Look at that, and the field is now all sorts of spread. There goes System. System manages to save it. What an incredible job. That could have been big.
We got some crazy racing happening right now. As DB gives a push to the 77, that might be his teammate, I'm not quite sure.
Yes, DB and Savage are. There are team logos and similar and the same number fonts for all teams now, by the way. So
as they head to the outside, now Savage goes down low, leaves the 73 out to drive, and here comes Core with the push. DB goes for it on the inside. The 77 is going to have to get back up to the rear bumper. Crazy racing.
as 4 wide now, further back in the field, and they are bouncing. They get down to 3 though. Can that top get established? If these drivers can work together just a little bit, we could see it. Oh, there they go! Vaughn sideways, Napa sideways. That's 2 cars, and the caution will come out. First caution of the day, lap 15 of 20 in the Axalta Clash, as Savage continues to lead with his teammate of DB.
From what I remember seeing, it looks like Napa came down on the other car. Is that Vaughn? Yeah. And just kind of
too close. They were too close and bounced quarter panels. Around they went.
Bounce on the track with the 80. Just kind of hopped there.
And now, as the race back has been complete, they will get in the order of the ticker and pace at 90 miles an hour.
There's only 5 to go here. This could be interesting.
Routinely, we have seen late race cautions at these super speedways. The question is, what is in store this time?
How about we make some predictions to win the race here? Me personally, I'm gonna go with DB, number 73 Chevrolet. It just looks like he's had the speed, he just couldn't get to the lead.
As crazy as it might seem, I've got my bets on EJ Designs. He's been up there all race, and he's been able to make the move in a matter of seconds. If he can play his cards right, this could be incredible for the rookie. And it would break the streak of Chevys winning the Clash. Pits are open this time. Who comes in, who doesn't?
Here we go, entering pit road. As Savage fakes in, he fakes out.
We see DB, Patrono, Max Blugio, Carter, Court, and System all come in. They'll be getting into their respective pit stalls here. DB's in. A little bit of contact. That's bad news for Max Blugio. He has to back up to his pit box. A terrible stop for him. And Vaughn is sideways in his box.
That doesn't seem like a good move.
Yeah, and this was bad for the Toyotas, but especially Max Blugio. He's very far back now. All that ground he had, gone. DB benefits a lot from that stop. He has plenty of fuel in case this goes into overtime, and he is in the front of these cars that have pitted. He only lost 3 positions.
These front 4 cars, that is Savage, EJ, and Beast and Napa, I think they're just hoping for no overtime.
Yeah.
Can actually probably be able to.
Well, it will be GTT. The leader controls the restart, not the ticker. Here from Daytona in the Axalta Clash, will be going green with 3 laps to go. This is gonna be intense, but it'll also be exciting. Here we go. Savage, Ethan, Beast, Napa, DB, green flag. The field gets going, and Savage and Ethan with a great jump off the restart.
Ethan gives a push to the number 77 of Savage. They have a few car lengths on Beast in 3rd. Mostly single file throughout the pack now, entirely single file throughout the pack now, as they exit turn number 2. Ethan tries to go to the outside to number 1.
Ethan just needs to play his cards right. He can't make the move that early. The entire field in a single file line getting up to speed in Daytona. Savage still in the lead. Can he hold on? Coming towards 2 laps to go in the Axalta Clash. It's now or never.
As some motion back in the pack, Paterno on the inside of 25. And here goes Beast with Napa.
Is
on
Beast
the
gonna
outside,
fully
get camera.
commit? No, he doesn't. He sticks to the inside.
2 laps to go. Here comes the rolling thunder down into turn 1, led by Savage.
Ethan, does he commit? No. Does Beast commit? The Fords, they're disintegrating. There goes Napa. There goes Carter all the way to the back of this train.
Ethan tries to go to the outside, not gonna happen as DB up into 4th.
The kick squirrely in the back out system. Savage is gonna lead into turn 3, coming towards the white flag.
The white flag is out this time.
Ethan, he tried to make the move. He doesn't have any help. That might be it. White flag presented by Debit Too Big for Savage.
Here they come down the front as Beast in 2nd. He's probably going to try to make a move here. Napa and Ethan on the outside, probably not going to be enough here. They fall back.
They're trying to time this. Savage needs to predict when it's going to happen. When is the move? There goes DB jumping to the top, taking advantage. There goes Beast to the inside. Could this be it for Savage? DB forces a 3.
This could be happening.
beast! DB! DB on the outside, he's trying to make something happen! He's clear! He's not quite clear! They're wrecking behind! DB's gonna win the Clash!
DB wins the Axalta Clash in Season 5 as they wreck after the line.
And DB
Let's go.
is an Axalta Clash champion!
Starting off the season strong. Oh my
Our
God.
premier exhibition!
1-2 SVGMS.
Savage second, EJ third. Ethan
Ethan
give it
gives
a
him push.
congratulatory bump to DB.
That was fun.
Everyone come into pit road except for
Actually,
DB. DB will get to do the first burnouts of the season.
Dude, that was fun.
Fun think I actually picked him and then he won. They went and won. That's
I
fun.
think your choice was right.
Already an exciting finish. And it has just started. In 1 week, Daytona 150 qualifying. In 2 weeks, the duels. And in 3, the biggest race in PRA, the Daytona 150. And DB has just won the first event of the 2025 Speed Weeks. So, DB has just he somehow managed to continue the streak. Chevrolet has won every single Axalta Clash. And then let me go to Explorer. DB back up behind the line. Yellow. Okay, anyway. So decel, gone. Spin physics, gone. Add velocity, gone. Don't think that means anything else. Accelerate and turn across the line, DB, and then stop. And, Ally, get out of the way. Why'd you walk all the way into the grass? He's gonna do a burnout. 0.2. And DB, for the first time in 2025, go crazy.
Burning it down, you're in Daytona.
An incredible win in his third season, capping off a second place in the standings last season. DB has finally found it, and he's up against the wall. And this is the first Clash to finish under day conditions since Season 2.
Whew. Alright, yeah, I'm done.
And DB can go to victory lane. We'll interview anyone staying in game. So I'm guessing that's Ethan, DB, and Savage. Let's start with Ethan. Third place in the Axalta Clash. He came just 2 positions short after making the move just a little bit too early. So, EJ Designs, how are you feeling?
It's just Daytona racing, man. You know, I kind of committed too early and nobody went with me. Not sure who went with me on the back straightaway, but whoever did, thank you very much. That got me to my P3. But yeah, it's just Daytona racing, man. It's very good racing with these guys. There are some good racers. And so your character's moving like weird, but
Let me.
but yeah, this is good. Good Daytona racing. Very excited for the 150, which I believe is in 1 week, 2 weeks.
It's on the 25th.
Okay,
We
but
have
yeah, it was very good.
qualifying
Just-
and the duels before that.
all right. But yeah, I just committed to it really, but it's Daytona racing. Something I kind of expected heading into this race, but it was real nice coming out here today.
Yeah, your first official race in the Peak Racing Association. Are you satisfied with that finish? Did you want more? Were your goals lower? What was the bar you set for yourself headed into this clash, just to see where you were against other drivers and see what you needed and what to expect for season 5?
Really, I just didn't want to wreck anyone. That's like my biggest fear. Especially coming into a new league like this, for me at least. Wrecking anyone is usually like my biggest fear. It usually always gets me like as like a target for the person I wreck. But I'm really excited, or really proud of how I finished today. P3 on the board. Pretty good for especially for Daytona standards. I usually suck at Daytona, but yeah, today was really good for me. Give me really big boost in confidence for me, especially for PRA. But yeah, I'd say I'm pretty proud of my finish today.
Alright then. Well, thank you for your time, and I wish you luck in Daytona 150 qualifying in 1 week's time.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go ahead and interview Savage, who finished second, right behind, and actually sharing a quarter panel across the line with his driver and teammate, DB. Savage, how are you doing today?
I'm feeling amazing today. 1-2 finish for my team. I knew signing DB was the right choice. Couldn't be more proud of the cars we brought, the people that made them. All around a great day.
Yeah, and in your team's second season too, you come to the Clash, you win. It's our premier exhibition, the only current running exhibition, let's be completely honest, but our premier exhibition is a great performance for your team. Of course, there was one move early in the race that split up you and DB. However, it seemed to work out in the end. Any thoughts on that?
I knew even if I separated with DB, somehow our bumpers have magnets that just attract each other. I don't know how it happens. It's just kind of magic.
Alright then. Well, great job to you and all of Savage Motorsports for your performance here today in the Clash. And good luck next week qualifying to make the 150. Well, to win the pole or second. Those are the first 2 spots up for grabs in this event. And hopefully you and DB can repeat what you did here, but be able to start the Daytona 150 on the front row.
Yeah, that'd be ideal.
Alright, thank you for your time. And let's end off post-race with an interview from first-time Clash winner and now 4-time PRA winner, the 73 of DB. Hello, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing.
Well, you won the Clash. It was a rocky start with a subpar qualifying run, but you managed to put it together in the end. First place for you and your team owner, Savage. How about that?
Ooh, man, I love just finishing with Savage. He's been just such a good friend and team owner. Just finishing 1-2 with him is just amazing. Just something I never expected, because we got separated like mid-race, which made it a lot harder to get back to him, but it still ended out working out. I finished first. Savage second. Just a 1-2 for Savage Motorsports.
Yeah, incredible job from you. There was, I believe, at one point you got in something at the back, and that's what caused that second pack. Do correct me if I'm wrong. Do you have any insight on what caused that second pack earlier in the race?
I was just trying to let Vaughn into line by just slowing down Max Blue Gear a little bit, but I guess that ended up slowing us down a lot. So I guess that's what caused it.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense. New car, new physics. You got to get used to it. But overall, some great racing we saw from you, from Savage, from all of Savage Motorsports. Congratulations on your Clash win. Do you think you can keep up this momentum through the rest of the speed weeks and into the regular season, and possibly into the chase once we get there?
Yeah, I'm sure we could. Just usually we haven't been good at super speedways, and last season just awful super speedways. But I guess the luck is trying to turn around. Season 5, brand new season. I'm sure we can carry all the momentum through speed weeks and possibly the rest of the season.
All right then. Well, congratulations on your Clash victory here tonight, DB.
Thank you.
Alright then. Well, that wraps up the Axalta Clash. A rough stream. No, there was a lot of lag. I doubt that the race is even watchable. Will be fixed before the 150. I can promise you that. And overall, as hard as this weekend was, I'd say it was a success. And we're going to try and do better. And I cannot wait to share the magic that will be the 2025 Daytona 150. But before that, we have a front row to set and we have a field to set. It will be very fun to see these events come back. Qualifying has not been a thing yet. That will be a new event. But the duels making their return. They were the most watched broadcast of Season 3, and for good reason. What a show they were. They're going to come back, and it'll be a much more entertaining, exciting way to see the field form for the 5th annual Daytona 150. My name's Cruz Edsel, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of the Axalta Clash. Until next time, signing off.